Hi friends, this is Divya Dawlat here. Today I am going to teach a simple DIY on diya making. Before I start, let me show you my diyas here. I have done with different types of clays. So I'll just show you and I'll let you know which clay I have used. This is something known as foam clay. It is very tiny. Can you see? It's very tiny. Now, this is done with the regular air-dry clay. And this is also done with air-dry clay, but little different. So, I'm going to teach you today a simple DIY. If in the market you get lots of varieties of diyas, in the earthen clay or in the simple language it is known as the mud clay. This is what we get. This is done by the terracotta clay, which has to be again fired in the kiln. So you get different sizes and shapes. So I'm going to use this also as my base for few of my diya making, and I also want to teach you how to make this simple without any molds. When you don't get any different varieties, or if you don't get the small size, or if you want to do a different size and you're not able to find it, I think you can try that with your air dry clay like this. You can take any shape, do any shape, and if you leave it, it will get dried and our air dry clay diyas are ready. So now, this I have used my earthen clay and I have fixed the air dry clay. So these are all unpainted because I just now finished all this. I made a swan. This is painted. This is an elephant. Can you see this? Now I have made this a fish. Now this is interesting because this is both the incense holder as well as the diya. You can keep the diya or you can fix your agarbattis. And this is again, I have fixed small diyas and then I have fixed the peacock. This is a simple lady. A lady with a dupatta. Okay. Now, this base of this diya is also the air dry clay. This is what I'm going to teach you. Now, for this, we fixed for the already, the ready mud clay diya. But this is the base which I did with air dry clay, and I'm going to teach you this, and I'm going to teach you this tiny one. These miniature diyas are really fun and it's very cute. You can't lit it, but as an artifact you can use this. Now air dry clay is little permanent until unless you don't throw and break it. So this is fun because you can mold it in any shape. So today I'm going to show you simple diya, but just wait and watch. I'll be showing you tutorials on some other diyas too slowly. Now, shall we start? I'm using Crayola air dry clay. You can use Crayola air dry clay or you can use any other air dry clay like these. I'm just taking a small amount. I'm going to show you a simple base. Once you are ready with your base, then you can do anything. I just made a ball out of it. Now, how much big size you want, take that much clay. Now I want to show you a tiny one, maybe this size or little bigger than this. So a very simple way. See, sometimes if you want, you can take any shape of like this and invert it and then just go and press on this, and then you can remove and prepare your diyas. But I want to teach you further easy one. Simple diyas. Just take this. Just press. I'll just give a close up. Now, I'll just shift this 1 second. I hope this is visible. Okay, here I go. Now what size you want, you just with your fingers just press this on all the sides. Now as I told you how much big you want, you can increase your clay size. Now just make it simple. Now the depth also depends on how deep you want. You have to take your clay that much. Now at this one corner I am going to pinch it like this. Can you see this? I just pinched it. Okay, I am giving a shape. Little opening. I'm giving a shape. Now I'll come back and work on this. Press this. Be careful and gentle with your clay. Why? Because if you're too hard with the clay, it can get cracks. So here I go. Air dry clay has to be left open for at least a day or at least some 7-8 hours, because every clay's drying time depends. Now this is a simple clay. It's flat. Now you want it to have more depth like this, then take more clay. If you want less depth, take less clay. Depending on the size, the shape required and the depth, you have to increase your clay. I hope this is helpful. So I'm just making. Now I can leave this right like this, but I want to make simple designs on it. I'll just show you. I made one more, little more deep. Clean the surface. Then put a finger inside like this. See, the depth depends on how much you want. Now I'm pressing this. Fine. Here I'm going to flatten it. Now whenever there's a crack, take little water and smoothen it. For certain clays, only with the talcum powder you have to smoothen it. It depends on different clays. Now I'm just taking this. Any old pen, you can just pick up that. Just close the cracks and then make designs like this. Can you see this? Make designs. Before it gets dried, you have to do the designing part. If you don't want the design, you can leave it and let it dry. Smoothen it. Now for me, I require water to smoothen this clay. Press little. Now, once this is done, I'm again coming back. I'll just make it little round. Once it is air dried, it will become hard. Now, this is the same clay that I have used in this. Can you see the width and the size? Now, it is just like this. For this, I fixed the air dry clay peacock. I made the feathers and everything. Can you see this? Once this is dried, I fixed all this. Now, this is a very simple way to make. You can make how many you want and leave it to dry. Once it is dried, you can do all these different designs. If you don't want to make any different design, you can directly, put oil and use this. That's it. Now I'll even show you how to make the miniature diya. Give me a second. Okay, I'm making a miniature diya. Now, in the same clay, I'm just making tiny balls. 2 different sizes I've made here. The same process. There's no change. I'm just taking this, or you can take a toothpick. Just press like this. No, just hold with one finger and increase the size like this. Can you see? And then just press it. This is little, tedious because it's very tiny. Slowly and carefully you have to make this. Make it big, and then here. You can make different sizes. A tiny one. Now in this again I'll make the same process, but in this our little finger will not go, so I'm just trying to poke with the toothpick or this dot tool or anything like that. Just make this, press it, and then give a shape. Now this is little weird shape. I'll just make a shape. 1 second. Wait, let's roll back. Okay, here I go. Just a second. Okay, I'll start again. Yeah, now this is better. Okay, now. These are not for putting the oil or anything. This is just like for decoration. That's it. Because this is too tiny. Yes, this is done. You can put a wick and some glue inside like the oil. I have made few. So once these are dried, these are already dried. So once these are dried, you can paint it brown or any color and then put some glue and the wick. Now I'll show you in the foam clay also. Okay, this is my foam clay. This is like this. Can you see? Okay, with this I'm going to make a small diya. I did with the brown color, and in this I'll do it with this color. 1 second. Yes, it's the same process. Just put here. This is too sticky also. The foam clay is a bit sticky, so be careful. And after drying, it's just like a foam. If you want, you can just see here, you can pinch, scratch. It's just like foam. Since this is foam, it will be easily, molded. So press this. But these can't be poured with the oil. Once this is set, I just poured some, see if you can see, I just poured some transparent glue. And I made the wick out of the thread. I'll just show you. Just make the shape delicately. And slowly I have to make the shape. Since this is foam, it will just take a little time. It has to sit. So this is the simple way. Just press and make the depth, and then pour the glue and the thread wick. I'll show you the thread wick also. I have used the regular thread. I just took this string into 4 folds. With the glue I made it tight. Can you see this? And then how much ever size you want, you can cut, fix it, and then pour the transparent glue. It should be transparent glue. And once it is dried, you will get this effect. Can you see the effect? So here we are with both our miniature as well as our big one. You can do with the air dry clay too. Once it is dried, you can paint that brown or any color. Now, I hope this is easy. So in my next week, we are getting this stuff ready. I'm going to teach these. So for that, we require this base to be ready. So see you next week. Bye-bye. Thank you. And please do like, share and subscribe our channel. So thank you and bye once again.